Where do I even begin to express the swirling storm of emotions that has overwhelmed me since we parted ways? There is so much I want to say, yet words often feel inadequate to capture the depth and complexity of my feelings for you. Ever since the day we stopped talking, I have struggled to reconcile the silence that has filled the void in my life. I tried to convince myself that I was okay with your absence, that your silence was something I could manage. But in those quiet moments, I discovered a profound loss unlike anything I have ever known. The truth is, without you, I feel unmoored, and I now understand that you are everything I could have ever hoped for in a partner. Every day, memories of our time together rise up unbidden. I recall the warmth of your smile, the sparkle in your eyes, and the way your laughter would light up even the darkest corners of my heart. Those recollections are like beacons in the night, guiding me through a period of loneliness and regret. Your presence was not just comforting, it was transformative. With you by my side, I found the strength to face my inner demons, those hidden fears and insecurities that I had long kept buried. You brought out parts of me I never knew existed, and for that, I will always be grateful. I have spent countless nights reflecting on where I went wrong and on the decisions that led to our separation. Each moment of introspection has been a painful reminder of the mistakes I made and the love I let slip away. I have sought advice from new friends and even tried to write messages to you, messages full of hope, remorse, and longing, but each time, fear of rejection silenced my words before I could send them. The very act of fighting for you both excites and terrifies me, for it forces me to confront the vulnerability I once tried to escape by distancing myself from our bond. You are the only one who ever loved me for who I truly am, embracing every flaw and vulnerability without judgment. That kind of unconditional love is rare and, admittedly, something I was scared to face. I believed that by running away from the intensity of our connection, I could somehow protect us from the inevitable pain of unmet expectations. I thought that by creating distance, I could prevent us both from getting hurt. But in that misguided attempt to protect us, I ended up causing a rift that has left deep scars on both our hearts. In the solitude of my days and the quiet of my nights, I have come to realize that the pain I inflicted was not a path to peace but rather a testament to the depth of the love I still hold for you. The thought of someone else stepping into the role I was meant to play, the thought of someone else giving you the care and affection I failed to provide, brings me an unbearable sorrow. Each heartbeat reminds me of my shortcomings and of the priceless treasure that is your love. I find myself tormented by the memory of your laughter and the warmth of your touch, and every recollection is a painful reminder of what I stand to lose forever. So here I am, asking you with every ounce of courage I can muster, could you ever find it in your heart to give me another chance? I have written countless letters in which I poured out every bit of my remorse, longing, and unwavering love. These letters are not mere words on paper. They are fragments of my soul, a raw and honest testament to why I had to pull away and the regrets that have haunted me ever since. I do not expect immediate forgiveness, for I know that trust, once broken, takes time and effort to rebuild. But I am determined to do whatever it takes to mend the fractures in our bond and to prove that true love can weather even the harshest storms. Every time my phone buzzes, I find myself hoping that it is you, a small sign that the connection we once shared is not entirely lost. I have met other people, yet none of them compare to the unconditional, all-encompassing love you showed me. In a world full of fleeting encounters, you remain my constant, the one who fills my heart with hope and meaning. I am deeply sorry for all the pain I have caused, and I vow to work tirelessly to show you just how much I care. I love you with a passion that has reshaped my very existence, a love so intense that it disrupts my sleep and colors every waking moment. I finally understand, with every fiber of my being, that you are the one I have been searching for all along. I promise you that I will return, that I will fight for the chance to rebuild what was lost, and that I will cherish the unique connection we share. Until that day comes, please know that my love for you remains eternal and that I am ready to do whatever it takes to earn back your trust and affection. My dearest Kate, I never meant to hurt you, and it pains me to know that my actions have caused you such deep sorrow. I have spent a long time reflecting on my behavior, and I now recognize that I have been overly self-centered, often prioritizing my own desires and needs above your happiness. In my moments of thoughtlessness, I neglected to see how my actions affected the person who means the world to me. It has become painfully clear that I can never be truly happy without you by my side, for your joy, your laughter, and your well-being are the very essence of my own contentment. Over time, I have come to understand that my happiness is intricately linked with yours. Every smile that lights up your face fills my heart with warmth, and every moment of your contentment is a reminder of the beauty that you bring into my life. I now realize that in order to experience genuine happiness, I must learn to put your needs at the forefront. Your unwavering support and kindness have always been a beacon in my life, guiding me even when I was lost in my own selfish pursuits. I am writing this letter with a heart full of regret and sorrow, fully aware that I have disappointed you in many ways. I have allowed my ego to cloud my judgment, and as a result, I failed to honor the love we share. I once believed that love was simply a matter of passion and fleeting moments, but I now understand that love is so much more. It is patience, kindness, and a commitment to never keeping score of past mistakes. I am deeply sorry for the wrongdoings I committed, for every moment that I have caused you pain, and for the times I took for granted the incredible gift of your presence in my life. You have always been the best Kate in the world, a constant pillar of strength and grace. Even when I faltered, you stood by me, offering your love without hesitation. Your loyalty and understanding have been my guiding light, and I am overwhelmed with gratitude for your unwavering support. It is precisely because of your steadfast presence that I now see how I have erred and why I must change. I understand that true love is demonstrated not just in words, but in actions, and I promise to work every day to show you that I can be the partner you deserve. I realize that asking for forgiveness is both humbling and brave, and I have taken to heart your wise words about the strength it takes to admit one's mistakes. Your advice, that seeking forgiveness is one of the bravest acts a person can undertake, has resonated deeply with me, and I now stand before you, vulnerable and sincere, asking for another chance to make things right. I am aware that my mistakes have created a rift between us, one that I am determined to heal. I have seen the pain in your eyes and the hurt in your voice, and it is a weight on my conscience that I can no longer bear. Every day that I wake up without the warmth of your smile feels incomplete. I have lost sight of the fact that the ultimate blessing in my life is you, and in my self-absorption, I have jeopardized the most precious relationship I have ever known. I feel a profound sadness and shame for having hurt the person who has always been my confidant, my rock, and my best friend. The realization that I have caused you pain fills me with regret, and I am committed to learning from these errors so that I never repeat them again. I know that words alone cannot mend the damage that has been done, but I hope that my sincere apology will be the first step in a long journey toward healing. I promise you, with every fiber of my being, that I will strive to become a better man, one who listens more, understands deeper, and loves without reservation. I am dedicated to making amends and ensuring that my actions reflect the immense love I have for you. I understand now that being in a relationship means constantly working to improve oneself and to ensure that both partners feel valued, respected, and cherished. Please understand that my request for forgiveness is not made lightly. I recognize that I have not always been the person you deserved, but I am determined to change. I want to prove to you that I can overcome my shortcomings, that I can put aside my own selfish desires to create a space where your happiness comes first. I am ready to make the hard choices, to sacrifice my own comfort if it means seeing you smile again. Your happiness, Kate, is not something I take for granted, and I will spend every day striving to be the partner who uplifts you and supports you in every way possible. In every quiet moment of reflection, I see the true cost of my mistakes, and I am deeply sorry for the pain I have inflicted upon you. I have come to understand that the love we share is worth every effort to preserve, and I promise you that from this day forward, you will have a new man, a man who is fully committed to cherishing you, learning from his past, and dedicating his future to your happiness. I want to build a future with you, one where trust is rebuilt, where forgiveness is given, and where our love can flourish in its truest form. I ask you, with all the humility in my heart, to grant me another chance to prove that I can be the man you deserve. I am ready to embrace change, to acknowledge my flaws, and to work tirelessly on myself so that the love we share is not diminished by my past mistakes. My dearest Kate, your forgiveness is the hope that lights my way, and your happiness is the goal that I will relentlessly pursue. I promise you that I will not take this opportunity for granted and that every day will be a step toward becoming the person who can truly honor the love we share.